Every belief begins with a thought. You take it once you have bought
into it. Believe it to be true, making you forget all you learned. Your brain will renew.
You start believing and fall into selfishness, thinking everyone's opinions are complete irrelevance.
Thoughts tell you what to do and say. Thoughts are the things that make you behave a certain way.
Its power is endless, it can persuade others, and then they decide to follow you and no other.
The thinker becomes their new master, using their thoughts, which lead to disaster.
Disaster, from here to ever after. Missed meal cramps make the Uzi go splatter. The jewels are your shoes, it really don't matter. Leaving bodies piled, hanging on the velvet ladder. Your choices, your decisions, on a stick of mission. Choose the wrong victim, now it's hot like the kitchen. Can see he was heated, never caught slipping. Now it's a shootout, my homie's out of position. Homie running down the street, shooting over his shoulder. Hit me twice in the leg, the victim he skipped over. Now I'm bleeding profusely, death is getting closer. But I'm still busting shots and nothing in my disorder. Thinking, how'd I get here? Ditching third period, felony possession case. Thought it wasn't serious, life-changing moment. Must have been delirious, reality check. This cat's pretty furious. The cat I tried to jack standing over me laughing. He waited till my gun clicked and I stopped blasting. Now his gun is in my face and I'm thinking about Jasmine, my daughter. That's the reason that I'm jacking. Begging for my life, saying please don't shoot. Legs getting worse with blood running to the boots. He kicked me in the face, knocking out my front tooth. Then he cuffed me, didn't see his blue suit. He tossed me in the back of the 5-0 car. That kick left an imprint and it'll leave a back scar. All I wanted in life was fame and a Jaguar. Hell, maybe even teach Jazzy how to play guitar. We take off from the street, heading to the Institute, juvenile hall, where I'd be the next execute. I see my homie barreling down the street and hop or shoot. Busting caps, I knew death was absolute. He sped up and ran the car doing 90, making death for us all the more likely. I'm shot out the back and the curb appears promptly. And before I hit it, I say I hope she lives wisely. So when you see Jazzy sliding down the pole, tell her daddy loved her, that these streets can be cold. Make it rain for her, 'cause you're the only man she knows. Scorpion shock with disastrous thoughts shown.
It's absurd to believe that a whole lot could change just by the simplest thought inside a brain. Once a person believes that their idea is true, then they'll stop at nothing for others to see through. Today I see discrimination, racial prejudice, based on your opinion, nothing supported by evidence. Simply by corrupt people who believe they know best, the same ones who made the nation a mess. Cynical politicians and racist monopolists, the ones who think to blame minorities for this. Ignorant people is all I see on television, like Trump saying that he has a vision to build a wall for the US and to form my people, saying that we're rapists, stealers and evil. His thoughts tell him that we are a problem, and his followers are saying that we're as bad as Osama. Fuck Trump, in all reality he's just a bitch. He only runs his mouth because he's filthy rich. Trump is an idiot, his heart is cold and bitter. The man's a politically correct Adolf Hitler, trying to persuade people by speaking his mind, convincing those who have succumbed to the blind, blaming a group for damaging a nation, saying that we caused the US devastation. So many people are buying into his lies, trying to understand, seeing things through his eyes, and people believe him, they think he's right, but sadly there's just disaster in sight. Trump, you're a leech, so I had to diss you. Got a problem, we can make this a personal issue. I hope you decided to change your fate, cause you won't be the president of the states. Before the track stops and this EP ends, let me ensure that the message will send. You see the same thing behind the stories you've been taught. We all come from one thing, and that is a thought. Living in a cruel world, we have to make change. Upon all of us is a new age. We're still on the search to find some answers, to figure out how to end this disaster.